Yeah, good morning, my dear students. Okay, there's a problem with the projector, right? Which is the gone, it should be getting repaired. It started to be repaired. Now the screen is not clear. No problem. Hope you can, how can you able to see? No. Only video it may not be clear, but for you people it's clear. No, no problem. Right? Listen. So last class I was discussing about design problem. Now I am doing problem on singly reinforced beams. Okay. Analysis problem we have seen. Now I am doing design problem. One problem already I have done. The same problem we will see. Okay. The beam has width B equal to 260 mm and D equal to 460 mm. That problem is given 460. Just for our computation, slightly I have changed that to 470 mm because you want to do computation in your own. No, that's why. Right. Find the steel required to carry a backward moment of 170 kN/meter. It is given 165. I just slightly changed that into 170 kN/meter. Okay, just for our practice. Assume grade 25 concrete means M25 concrete and Fe415 steel. Okay, this is the given problem. Design problem. Please all of you listen here. Design means you will be given only the ultimate moment it has to resist. Okay, you have to determine concrete dimensions and area of steel required. Everything design only. Okay, determination of concrete dimensions and the area of steel required. Okay, and how to provide the area of steel. Detailing also you should do. Okay, this all consists of design. But what happened here in this problem, the concrete dimension also given, the width and height depth also given. You are asked to determine only the area of steel required. That's all. Okay, you need not determine width and depth of the beam. That is given. It is in the given data. Right? So to do this problem, what this author has done, capacity of beam in concrete failure first. You have to determine the capacity of the beam in concrete failure because some dimensions of the beam is given. No, dimensions of the beam is given. What is the capacity of the beam? Okay, in concrete failure. For that, what to do? We already have a formula. Okay, ultimate load carrying capacity of beam mu equal to, since it happened to be Fe415 dead steel, 0.138 FCK BD square. Okay, mu is equal to 0.138. It is written as 0.14 there. Approximate value is written, but it's 0.138 FCK BD square. Substitute everything. You will be getting 198 kN/meter. I have written. Okay, you will be getting 198 kN/meter is the load carrying ultimate load carrying capacity of the given section, which is greater than 170. It is capable of resisting 198 kN/meter, the section, given section, but it has to resist only 175 kN/meter. Okay, it has the ultimate carrying capacity of that much. It means what? Next year. Okay, hence section is working. You are right. The given section is working. First you have to examine whether the given section is okay or not, whether it is a deficient section, whether it can provide the, because it has to resist 170 kN/meter ultimate moment. Okay, whether the section has the capacity more than the, it has to resist, okay, more than the required, whether it has a process or not, need to be verified, that to be verified, right? Therefore, the section is working. We are coming to the decision of the section is working. Next, subsequent sentence you will write, hence the section has to be designed as under reinforced. Why? Because the section has higher moment of resistance, okay, higher ultimate moment of resistance, but it has to resist only 170 kN/meter. It means the steel has to yield first, okay, that is the meaning of it. The section should attain its ultimate limit state level by yielding of steel. That's why, hence it has to be designed as under reinforced. That also you have to write, okay. Hence the section has to be designed as under reinforced. You have to write. Now, what is the formula for ultimate moment of resistance in yielding of steel? Me from the steel strength. Me equal to, okay, not that one. This is another formula because the author has also verified this one. That I will skip as not necessary. Me equal to 0.87 Fy into AST into D into 1 minus Fy by FCK AST by BD. Okay, in that expression you substitute mu equal to 175 kN/meter. 175 that is the power of 6 Newton/mm. Okay, substitute and substitute all the data except the AST. Area of steel you don't know. Everything you know. Substitute them in mm. Okay, in Newton. Substitute them. Determine what is AST. If you substitute, you will be getting a quadratic equation because AST is there outside the bracket and inside also AST is there. If you take AST inside, you will be getting AST square, some constant AST square, minus or minus some constant into AST, plus or minus some constant is equal to 0. You are getting a quadratic equation. You know how to solve a quadratic equation. What is the formula? Okay, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is the x? X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2e. In that you substitute and determine what is AST. You will get a positive value, negative value, report the positive value. Okay, that is the area. This way you can determine area of steel required. You are determined. You solve the problem analytically in a computational way. Okay, this formula mu equal to 0.87 fy. This formula expression is available in Annex G of your IS 456. IS 456 Annex G la this expression is available direct. Okay, but in this textbook this work is also verified. The underlying post. This is not necessary for you. This is additional information. Because the left side has upload. He computed x by d of the given beam, and then using that x by d, he computed the lever arm, and then he determined AST. Okay, mu by 0.87 into lever arm. He has put that way. Okay, and also he examined the section is underimposed. How? From this mu equal to 0.36 h by d, omega 0.4 h by d. From this h by d is what he determined, which is we are getting less than 0.48. Hence it is underimposed. This 0.48 we can use to determine lever arm. Sorry, the h by d computed may be used to determine lever arm. Using that lever arm also we can AST equal to mu divided by 0.87 FO into lever arm. That way also we can compute the AST by avoiding quadratic equation. If you don't like to solve quadratic equation, this is another way of computing. Okay, how do you compute? You have to determine what is actual x by d ratio. But I have done x by d, but what is the actual x by d ratio? You will be getting less than 0.48. Hence, we are getting 0.409. Okay, hence it is underimposed. Once again you can tell. This is this matter he has done in a different way that I have done in a straightforward way here. But this computation not necessary for you. Only okay, because the author has done so many methods. Method 1, method 2, method 3, this way, that way, using the concept. Okay, to reach a place you can have so many ways. No, there are 3-4 ways to reach a place. Likewise, to solve this problem, there are several ways. All are through concept only, concept oriented. If you know the theory involved, concept. Okay, but you have to take shortcut route or some straightforward route. Okay, you should not try all the routes. Right? Because during exam time is precise. We don't have time to do all. But in the textbook he has written all the ways. Okay, no problem. So we computed AST equal to 1242 mm square. Now the problem is solved. Because what is the problem? Please all of you listening here. Sir, you are doing design problem. You do it completely not necessary. Sometimes the question is put to you. Calculate the AST required. With the AST you can stop. Because during exam, see, design procedure consists of from A to Z. Say, the problem need not be done from A to Z. Somewhere in between. So I am working out some problem in between here and there. Some portion of the entire design problem. Some portion of the entire design problem we are doing to learn it, to learn the concept, to learn the theory behind. Okay, that is the purpose of doing this kind of problem. Not to teach you the complete design you will be doing later. A to Z design you will be doing later in your design drawing. A complete building you will be taking, you will be designing. Here it's a problem, some portion of the design procedure we are doing it. You are asked to determine only AST. You have determined the AST equal to 1442 mm square. If you want to proceed this problem further, how do you proceed? You have to detail. You have to detail the area. You determine the area. Because question is in your problem, determine the area of steel required. You determine. Problem solved. That's all. You can stop it. Execution point of view. But actual field, how do you prolong this one? What is the continuity of this problem? You have to detail that one. How do you provide? How do you provide means what? What diameter of bar you want to use? Suppose you want to use 60 mm dia bar. Okay, what is area of one bar? Pi by 4 d square, 16 square. This area 1242 divided by area of 1 bar will give you number of bar. Suppose number of bar you are getting 5, so for example, 5.67. Provide 6 number of bars. You can write. Suppose you want to, in a layer, 6 number of bars can be provided. A rule permit. Okay. Guidelines permit, no problem. But your width of beam is only 250. Width of beam is only 250 mm. Is it possible for us to accommodate all the 60 mm dia bar? These numbers in the width available, that also to be examined. Minimum clearance distance between 2 bars should not be less than 20 mm. Between bars you have to provide 20 mm cover, clear spacing. Okay, and also outside, no, at the face of the beam, you have to provide cover, nominal cover of 40 mm and all, 25 mm with nominal cover. With the clear cover it will be 40 mm, something like that. Okay, if you do all these things, sometimes it may not be possible for you to accommodate 6 numbers of 60 mm diameter. In such a case, what to do? Immediately have to go to 20 mm diameter. No, I don't want to provide 60 mm diameter. This area of steel I want to provide in terms of 20 mm diameter. What is the area of 1 bar? 5 by 4 d square, 20 square. Okay, compute. This area 1242 divided by area of 1 bar. Determine what is the number of bar. 3.89 you are getting. 3.52 you are getting. Provide 4 numbers of 20 mm diameter. Provide 4 numbers of 20 mm diameter. Within bracket write down. What is the area, actual area you are providing? This much mm square. That will be more than this. Some 1328 mm square. 1328 mm square provided. Required 1242. Just for example I am telling. I have not computed, just I am telling my own something. Okay. So the area of steel provided should be always more than the required. Right? Then only the section will be same. Slightly more than, marginally more than required. This process are all called detailing. Now you have to verify whether it is possible for you to accommodate 4 number of 20 mm bar within the width 20 mm of your 250 mm of your beam. Yes, it is possible. With that you have to give detailing also. Detailing also can be given. That's all. Is it clear? See, right? This is a complete problem. But in the examination, you may not do everything. Okay, complete design, whatever you know, everything is not done. What is required? That alone to be done. 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, you have to solve a problem. For the mark allotted, what is the question put at you? You have to read the question, understand, and do only the part of that design procedure. Design procedure is lengthy, but you have to do a portion of it. Okay, required portion of it. Right? So, there is another method, is a shortcut method, called shortcut method. Right? Shortcut method. So I told you the direct method, computational way. During exam, this design of single reinforced beam, you have to do it by computational way. You have to use the formula available in language. Okay, in the field you can practice in the future. This shortcut. What is shortcut way? Using SP16. How do you use SP16? For that you have to compute a parameter called mu by Vd square. Mu is known to you. It is given 175 kN/meter. Into the power of 6 Newton mm. Okay. Divided by Vd square. V is known, D is known. Substitute. Calculate what is the parameter you are getting. Okay. The given grade of steel is M25. In SP16 there are tables available. Table 1 to 4. Okay. In that which table relevant to your 25 grade concrete. FCK is equal to 25 Newton square. Take that table. In the grade of steel is 450. Below there are column 250, 215. In that SP16 you have to refer the particular table and determine what is the percentage of steel required. PT, piece of steel means percentage of tension steel. Piece of steel is equal to 0.98 or 4 B. Therefore,